and have no further contact with Tamika, that's TERNEEKA Williams, and stay away from the location at 350 Thomasville Boulevard. With respect to case number 20 CR 001449E, the state's recommendation is on count 1, 12 months to serve, 30 days, balance probated. On count 2, 12 months to serve, 30 days, balance probated. Those two shall run concurrent to each other, and that case shall run consecutive to position number 18.
All right. And any spare where no contact with regards to that case?
No, Your Honor, that occurred at Liberty Hospitals. Should she need medical attention, she obviously have to present there. I do have the names though of victims, so I would ask for no violent contact with Ms. Sarai Freeman. That's S-A-R-A-I Freeman, and April Morris.
Okay. All right. Mr. Baker, let's touch on position the first case dealing with battery family violence.
Sure, Judge. My client is 31 years old. She has 2 children, and this incident started, has been an ongoing family situation for a long time that my client has been dealing with. Point blank. And the day of the incident, of course, my client would disagree with the facts as written in the police report. This was not so one-sided as the police officer has notated in the report, but it was mutual. It started off as an argument, escalated, and it was a mutual combatant situation, blows. That's why my client had a head laceration and had to be transported to Grady, which gets into the second case. When she gets to Grady, they attempt to treat her by sedating her and giving her whatever medication, but she said, look, I don't want to be treated. I'm fine. I'm orally declining medical treatment. They then attempt to strap her down to inject her with whatever. And she's trying to decline medical treatment. And so, of course, that's when the acts occur at the hospital, Judge. So our recommendation would be for the first case, 12 months probation, the family violence impact panel, even the 40 hours community service. And we would even go along with any alcohol, drug evaluation, treatment as needed. But we would ask that there would be no further violent contact with Tamika Williams, because that is her mother, and she does have 2 children. So if there's no contact, then, well, grandma, you're going to get X'd out of everybody's life. You know, so that, which is an impracticality in this right now. And then and we will go along with the probation thing in its entirety. And then for the second case, we would ask for 12 months probation. The alcohol, drug evaluation, treatment is needed. And of course, no further violent contact with I believe those were nurses, or I don't know the exact titles.
Thank you, medical staff.
Yeah, medical staff. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Judge. With Sarah Freeman and April Morris, and probation in its entirety, Judge. That's what we would ask for in these cases.
Ms. Waldrop, do we have GCIC?
Yes, Your Honor. So with respect to convictions, Your Honor, I do show conviction for criminal trespass in 2019. I show prior conviction for simple battery. That was of no low. I do show a prior conviction for a battery charge. I am unable to tell from GCIC whether or not that was family violence, but there is a conviction there. And I show a 2012 conviction for criminal trespass, as well as driving while license suspended. Your Honor, I do show prior relevant arrests, including battery and ag assault. However, those charges were not cost, so there is no conviction for those.
And is she being given credit for any time that she spent in jail?
Your Honor, let me check. I did not pull up how much time she had done.
And while you're checking, because you can confirm, my client told me that she spent like 8 days in the city of Atlanta first.
Yes.
And then
I was in a different county. Spent like a few days in, I think it was Cobb County.
okay, you was
Yeah.
arrested in Cobb,
Yes, and then they,
transferred you to Fulton. So we're probably talking 8 or 10 days total she's already spent.
I have 8 days in Fulton County for these charges in 2020.
Yeah, and then, but can I show
I
you?
have 17 days on a Superior Court matter in which she was booked in September 17, 2021, 1 year later.
And Your Honor, I only show 6 days. I show from February 12th to February 18th. So maybe that's when she got to Fulton County. That doesn't include what was previously served.
Yeah, you're right, it's 7 days. She served 1 day in a criminal trespass matter back in 2017.
Okay.
I will accept the 12 months time served in the with regards to the battery family violence, and to be placed on probation to do a domestic violence intervention program, as well as the alcohol and drug evaluation. And unless I have something from Ms. Tamika Williams, there's still going to be no further contact.
Okay.
So that's for position for the first case. With regards to the 2 counts of battery, it will be consecutive. It's going to be 12 months probation, and she's ready. And I'm going to make the alcohol and drug evaluation and the no further violent contact with the medical staff at Brady, but that will be a consecutive term.
Okay. May I have one?
No additional jail time. We got the 130 count. Okay, just gonna start it. Is everyone here for the 130 calendar? The non-traffic matter? Okay. Oh.
Your Honor, may I ask a question on my client's behalf? Would the court object to her probation converting to be a non-reporting when she completes the special conditions?
I don't have a problem with that, Ms. Waldrop.
Your Honor, I'll defer to the court given it's not negotiated.
I don't have a problem with that. If she completes the domestic violence intervention program and the alcohol and drug evaluation, then I'm not requiring the 40 hours community service, but she can be on non-reporting probation for the rest of the 24 months.
Okay. And then one other, this is more of a practical question. Can someone from the prosecutor's office, someone convey this court sentence to the mother? Because I'm directing her to now block mom, to have no contact, to stay in compliance with the judge's orders.
She has no further contact with Tamika Williams for the 12 months.
No, I mean, who is going to convey that to Ms. Williams, to the mother, so the mother?
That's
Okay.
the state's responsibility.
Thank you. With that being said, just we accept it.
That being said, Miss Kenethia Williams is on notice now
Yes, ma'am.
that she has to stay 200 yards away from Mr. Kenethia, that you cannot communicate with her in any way, form, or manner. And that if she comes to your house, you cannot let her in, basically. Now, if mom doesn't know that, then the prosecutor's office needs to let her know that. And if mom is violating that, I mean, not violating, but she is causing a situation where she comes and talks to you and all that, then you have to make sure that you stay away from her, you do not talk to her. I know it's hurtful, but you're gonna have to shut the door in her face.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's unless I have something from mom that says, I don't have a problem talking to you.
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Gaither, that's the situation I have right
No, that's perfect, James. We just want to make sure that was clear and we accept the terms. So
now. All right, so you'll fill in the rest of the plea sheet with regards to this, oh, I have it, so. This will be the battery family violence, and then, here we go. I'll give that to you. Okay. All right, Ms. Williams, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth, the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Have you consumed any medication or alcohol recently?
No.
And you can put your hand down. And have you, are you satisfied with your attorney?
Yes.
And you've understood everything so far?
Yes.
Even with the court's recommendation, have you understood the conversation with your attorney?
Yes.
And has anyone made an offer or induced you to accept this plea today?
No.
You understand that if you decide to accept this sentence, that you will not have a right to file an appeal with regard to change of disposition.
Yes.
You will also not have a right to a trial in front of a judge or jury. You will not be able to go back to court, speak to your attorney, be able to challenge the evidence brought against you, challenge the witnesses who testify against you, and also waive your right to have the state prove the charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes.
Are you prepared to give up these rights?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely, willingly, and knowingly?
Yes.
In case 20 CR ending in 1444E, in which you are accused of battery, domestic violence, how do you plead?
I'm guilty.
Your sentence is 12 months to serve 8 days, to serve 16 days, credit for time served 8 days. All right?
Thank you.
So that means no additional jail time. The remainder will be on probation. While on probation, you will complete a 24-week domestic violence intervention program, and you must enroll in that program within 60 days from today.
Yes.
You will also complete an alcohol and drug evaluation and submit yourself to any treatment that's required by the evaluator.
Yes.
You are to have no further contact with Jamekia Williams, and you're to stay away from 350 Thomasville Boulevard in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and you're not to possess any weapons or any firearms.
Yes.
With regards to case 20 CR 1449E, you are charged with 2 counts of battery. How do you plead?
I'm guilty. Guilty.
The sentence is 12 months probation to be served consecutive to the first case that we just disposed of. And in that particular matter, you will be serving it on probation. If you complete all the conditions of the DVIP and the alcohol and drug evaluation for the first case, and there are no problems, no probation violations, then your probation may be non-reporting.
Yes.
All right? At all times, you are to have no further violent contact with the Sarai Freeman and April Harris, who are members of the hospital staff.
Yes.
All right, if there are no other matters, let me see. 1444E.
And Your Honor, just really quickly on that, that second position, number 19, that nurse's name was April Morris, not
Oh,
Harris.
April Morris. Did I say Freeman? Sorry. It's Sarai Freeman and April Morris, right? Okay. All right, that concludes our calendar for the 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to begin with the 1:30 calendar in 5 minutes.
I'm just gonna say, Judge, I have probation sheets that she needs to fill out.
Fill that out and